I'm Warren Ingram. I'm the co-founder of Galileo Capital, and these are my top tips for those who want to start investing. My first major tip is please make sure that you become debt-free as fast as possible. I think that debt is the weapon of wealth destruction, and for anybody who wants to build up wealth and who wants to get going on the investment career, the first thing is you've got to stop digging the hole of debt, and that means making sure that you cancel your debt as fast as possible and get going on the saving. My next tip is make sure you've got an emergency fund. I think we've all learned from COVID that an emergency can happen to any of us. No matter how well we plan, no matter how good our careers are, no matter how well we've run our lives, something bad could happen somewhere else in the world that could impact us wherever we live. And so making sure that you've got some sort of financial ability to deal with a big emergency makes a lot of sense. And to me, that's an emergency fund. And an emergency fund could be 3 to 6 months worth of your expenses that you put in a money market account and that you keep there for the unforeseen, unplanned, bad things that could happen in life. And the reason that's so valuable is it stops you going into debt at the wrong time. For example, if you lose your job, you still got expenses and you don't have an emergency fund, you might need to borrow money from a bank, and now you don't have a job and you've got bank debt. So make sure that you've got an emergency fund. And my last tip is understand that investing is a long-term career. And that means that if you've got whatever your job is, whatever you do every day, make sure that you save a little bit of money every month of every single year for a long period of time and let that money grow. And the more you let it grow, the more that your money will start to make money on its own. And so over time, the compounding of that effect of growing your money works in your favor. And understand, lastly, that investing is a simple thing to do. It's difficult because of our behavior and our emotions, but actually in its core, investing anybody can do. Anybody can get to financial freedom. And my last major point is start now and stop procrastinating.